Yes, and this episode of GameByte is here to show you some love with Jinx.com. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 to get 10% off of all your orders on Jinx.com. Yes, that entire shopping cart that you so painstakingly crafted. Oh, we're using crafted now. On Jinx.com. Use the promo code QuitStalling_366 when you check out and save yourself 10%. That's if you're spending $100, you save $10. I did that math like really fast, quick maths. And yeah, save yourself 10%. And you know, if you want to get a Shroud shirt, you know, if you want to get a Diva shirt because it's a Nano Cola challenge this week, use the promo code QuitStalling_366 when you check out and save yourself a little bit of that cash. You know, break it off and maybe put it into some Twitch Prime. Hit that sub button. I'm just saying. Welcome. Yes, welcome everyone to the weekly gaming podcast that puts the sick in teammates that are toxic. And, oh my gosh, GameByte is your podcast for gaming views, gaming news, and interviews. I am your host. If I look familiar, I'm that guy. Thank you. If I look familiar, guys, I'm that guy who was sitting next to you on the cart that was heading to the Imperial Execution at Helgen. I'm broadcasting live from the Quit Stalling Media Studio. I am Herald Silvestre. That is my real name. You can't make that up. You really can't, Mick. Like, sometimes your father just decides to write random letters onto your birth certificate, and apparently that's official. Apparently you can't change that unless you pay a specific sum of money, and I can't pay that.
A large sum of money.
That's a lot of money, and
a really long process.
Yeah, I can't. So you guys are hearing voices in the back. We'll get to them in just a second. But once again, guys, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. We got a special guest today. But before we get to the special guest, I want to introduce you guys once again to Quit Stalling's resident tavern keeper and former child star, welcoming you into his inn. It's Mick DeGuzman. How you doing, Mick?
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I can't like go, hey, don't say that. It's just, luckily it's not on YouTube, so it's fine. Anyway, hey everybody, good evening. We're back. Yes, episode 67. We're nice and charged. I got a new sippy cup. I mean, thermos. Okay, back to you, Harold.
Thanks, Mick. I too have a wonderful sippy cup, an adult sippy cup, and
yes,
you know, I'm very.
I think other people call it a mug.
No, only adults call it a mug. Jeez, and we've got a special guest, like we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen. She's no angry lass, but she is considered a mad miss. She works at Ubisoft from time to time. It's Lyksaber Illustre. How you doing, Lyka?
I make claps.
Oh, you got fans. You got fans, girl. You got fans.
How many?
How you doing, Lyka?
Hello. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming on the show. It's our pleasure. Oh, okay, the chat is asking Mick why.
What? Which one? Oh, wait, what are they asking?
Former child star.
No. Oh, whoa. Let's not dwell into that, guys. Let's not dwell into that. It's not on YouTube, so you can't research. Sorry.
Yeah. I have a feeling Eldergen in the chat might know where we can dig some of that up.
No, he knows. He knows. He actually has a video of it.
Oh, nice.
Upload na yan.
He has the video. No, he has the video link, and then yeah, we don't want to show. Yeah.
Joke lang.
Yeah. Anyway,
guys.
Enough of that.
All right, welcome everyone once again to GameByte. Yes, we have a wonderful guest, but sadly no Diego Z. Diego's out in Thailand enjoying a 4-day vacation because the man earned it. He spent a week in one of the most beautiful countries in Europe and then decides to take a vacation right after.
You know, because it's so tiring to be in one of the most beautiful locations in the world, you know.
Switzerland? Jeez.
Right?
Jeez. Damn it. So exhausting to just go around and see all the beauty. Come on.
And see all the Alps. The only thing we know from there, the Swiss Alps.
If there's one thing we confirmed on last week's show is that the only place I know in Switzerland are the Alps.
How are the Alps there?
They look white.
Oh,
Oh man. Rest in peace, John McCain. All right, guys. At the start of every show, like we do, Mick, we usually ask the folks at home. We ask everyone around the table. We wonder, what have you been playing? And as I always ask of you, Mick, show us how it's done. What have you been playing?
So the past few weeks, I've been really addicted to Monster Hunter World.
Nice.
I really like the Switch axe. If you're my friend on Steam, you will see that I changed my display pic to a Switch axe because I really enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. Even if it's such a repetitive game that you just non-stop kill the exact same monster, hoping that you'll get something else other than maybe a scale plus or whatever materials you don't really need. It's very addicting. I like how you make builds, even if you look like crap, because it's a mix of different sets, so it looks different. Even the color is different, but
Okay.
I just enjoy the crap out of it. And aside from that, I went back to Overwatch as always. I went back to Overwatch like my brethren here.
Are you just saying that to impress our guests? Are you
Quitstalling
just saying that
Media
to impress our
Network.
guests?
No, I have been playing.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get the 60% hook accuracy for my Roadhog, because I love Roadhog, because I want to brag about that in quick play. 60%, like how you bragged about being diamond in Copa del. Your boy. Oh, you should have seen that last week.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. I'm a diamond player. Yeah. No, I've been trying to get back. A lot of people like this game is. I've forgotten how fast the game was.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really like super shocked. I'm like, wow, everything's going so fast. And
awesome.
yeah, well, aside from that, of course, there's No Man's Sky, because I bought it when it was 50 off. It's a
Yeah.
pretty fun game. I mean, I'm just looking for more freighters because, okay, so when you're traveling to different islands from a space station, there's a chance that there are freighters coming out, like huge spaceships. Okay, so in those huge
Ooh.
spaceships, sometimes pirate ships would attack it, and if you respond to the distress call and you kill those pirates, which is very easy, they give you the freighter for free. So
nice.
that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to look around, trying to explore space, different solar systems, just to look for a freighter that I could call my own.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
probably it for me.
So you're living out your
What
space pirate fantasies, like Treasure Planet, pretty much.
Well, I can't really. There's no, if they made this game with Star Wars, like having a Star Wars brand on it, oh my gosh, a lot of people will be playing this. So write down these notes, because you might be able to you might be able to like pitch this to your superiors. No Man's Sky meets Star Wars. God damn, that's amazing.
I mean, EA isn't
Oh
doing
my
anything
God.
with that license, so Ubisoft might as well pick it
Oh,
up.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bash.
I mean, they made Battlefront 2.
Oh man.
Battlefront 2 wasn't so, like well accepted by everybody. So, yeah, it's your time to shine. Like,
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
So real quick, a big
That's-
shout out to Marky Q in the chat.
Oh.
Elder Jin says he's been playing lots of Warframe and Tekken 7. And a friend of the show, Martin Australia, would be proud. Awesome. CC says, I've been addicted to Grand Chase Dimensional Chaser for weeks now. Props to KOG for
that's
continuing the story of my childhood game. Awesome.
Oh, that's a
stuff.
good game.
Ooh.
Good
game.
stuff.
I heard nothing
All
but
right.
great things about it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Our lovely guest, Laika, what have you been playing?
Same things. Overwatch, of course. That's
Yes!
when I started streaming So I played Overwatch, and that was the first game I ever tried streaming. And then Dead by Daylight, because it's really fun. I really like horror-themed games. So there's that. Tapos, recently, tinry ko mag-start mag-Dota. And
Ooh.
Oh.
Kasi
That
naglaro na ako
is-
before, pero nag-stop
yeah.
ako, so I forgot how to play it. Like, I mean, the basics
Oh.
are there, pero
Mhm.
now I'm back and I'm trying to learn it, and medyo, medyo sabog. Pero,
Just getting some of
really
that game
fun.
sense back.
Yes, and then there's Rainbow
takes a
Six,
while.
of course.
Of
It
course.
will
Oh,
take
yeah.
a longer while.
Oh man, yeah,
So yeah,
definitely.
that's what I've been playing. And then I've been looking
Yeah.
for new horror games to play kasi I love horror games.
Yeah. Oh, you're just in luck. You're just in luck. Dan Gerard in the chat actually suggested a game that you could play, which is Dead Frontier
Oh.
2, which is a free-to-play game. It's kind of like Dead
Ay,
Daisy, so it's kind of zombie-ish,
Gusto ko
and
yan.
it's a lot of jump scares.
And
So
it's
it's something
free.
that you could try,
The
and
best.
it's free. That's the most important part. It's free. My friends have been talking about this. They've showed me clips of their games. You could hear them squeal like little girls because it's very scary.
Yay!
When you open a door, biglang may it's like a horde of zombies there. So you're like, oh crap, I gotta go out,
Nice.
and the animation though takes too long. So, oh boy, yeah,
Sige, sige.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
that's awesome. What about you, Harold? What have you been playing, my good sir?
Thanks for asking, Mick. So, like Leica, I've been and Mick, like Leica and Mick, I have been playing a lot of Overwatch as well. You know, just getting the grind in, enjoying myself. I took a little bit of a break during the off season, but now I'm just warming up again. You know, just getting that aim in. I actually got to play one match with Leica. It was pretty fun. They carried me so hard. It was super fun. Like I appreciated you letting me play with you guys.
Oh, syempre. Anyone can
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, it was so
Oh,
cool. Like
wow.
I got to play with her and her friends, and it was super cool. We played was it Mystery Heroes?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had
yeah,
like
good time.
5 Zens.
Oh my God.
5 Zenyatas. Oh wow.
Yeah, that Torbjorn was running.
Oh,
He knew
And
what was
then
coming. He knew it was coming his way.
oh god.
Yeah, and aside from
Yeah,
that, like
that's
I've been
Fun.
I've been knuckle deep into. Oh, that's not a good way to put it. I've been knee deep in Battle for Azeroth, so World of Warcraft's newest expansion. It's been fun. I've been trying to squeeze as much of the WoW time that I can in the past week, because as you know, Mick, I've been handling a few things that are new to me. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get those hours of my game time back in.
Mm-hmm. I understand you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on that. Whatever that is.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Is anyone else?
Oh yeah. What?
Is anyone else in the chat talking like what are you guys playing? Sensei Humor's in the chat. Harold's been playing with my heart. That's what he's been
hey.
playing with. Sensei Humor in the chat. Hey, Derek.
Hearts.
Derek, hey buddy.
Oh man, yeah. So, quick shout out to Sensei Humor. Check him out, twitch.tv/Sensei Humor. He's also my co-host on the Quit Stalling Geekcast every Saturdays at 11 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. at night, Fridays California time. So check that out. Quit Stalling Geekcast. We talk about all things geek, pop culture, and nerd. Pretty much the same thing. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, let us know what you've been playing up in the chat as we talk to the lovely, lovely Lyksa Lustra, and find out more about her life, find out more about her soul, find out what makes her tick. So,
But of course, no personal questions because we don't like invading personal space.
yeah.
Yeah.
Said
virtual
Mick
space.
DeGuzman.
Wow.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Let's do this. Let's talk about Leica. Here we go. Wait, what sounds of? Oh, there. Okay, guys. It's time to interview
Let's
Leica.
break it down.
Well met. Welcome to the end, friend.
Oh, wait, before we do that, Miko P just had his 5th sub in a row. This man is on fire, Miko P. Thank you so
Woohoo!
much. You
Hey,
are awesome.
Miko.
Oh, man.
And just
Let
for
me-
that, just because of that, Harold will make you, will give you a super chashu for free. Only
Yeah,
Harold,
yeah.
not
Next
me.
time we meet up, we're gonna get some ramen on me, Miko P.
We're gonna get.
Well, technically on you
Yeah.
because you pretty much paid for it yourself the past 5 months. So
Just all come
yeah.
back. All come
So
back.
in the sub, Miko P said, "Lovely guest today. Keep up the good work, guys. You are the man, Miko P. Thank you so much. You are definitely welcome back on the show sooner than later. All right, so guys, this segment is brought to you once again by the Quit Stalling Geekcast. Check it out. Every Saturday is 11 a.m. That's not Tuesday. It's Saturday. It's supposed to be Saturday. 11 a.m. Philippine Standard Time, 8 p.m. California time. Watch me, Wancho, Derek, and sometimes Jay Sanchez talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker in the Drake and Josh style intro. Jessica Jones, Sensei Humor there, just doing his thing, and sometimes Star Wars, sometimes Blue. So guys, we've got a wonderful guest for you today. We've got Lyka. Oh, it's not the after show. Sorry, it says after show. There we go. Lyka. For the folks at home who aren't too familiar with who you are, but who doesn't know who you are? Give us a little background and a little foreground on who you are.
So, I'm Lyka. Hello.
Woo!
And
Yeah.
I like to play games, and I stream the games. That's it. I really like streaming. Before streaming I would post on YouTube. Pero when I finally got like a setup started, that's when I started exploring the streaming things. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a streamer, small streamer, and I just enjoy what I do and just getting to play the games that I like with people watching. Because you know how before, we have Facebook, Instagram, whatever for all the stuff that we like to share, the fun stuff we have.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to find the platform to share the gameplays that I was proud of. Alam mo yun? Parang, I got a pentakill. I want to share it somewhere. But I didn't have a place before. And I would just post it on YouTube. As in, walang editing,
Definitely.
walang nothing. So, and then there, I just kind of shifted. Like, people were telling me, why don't I just stream if I was having a hard time editing stuff.
Yeah.
And then, because it kind of came down to that I just couldn't edit so much things already. There, I don't know what kind of background that was, but yes.
Oh, that's amazing background. That's now we can paint pictures in our minds of who you are. No,
Yes.
that's wonderful. So you mentioned streaming. What are the games? You mentioned it earlier on as well, but could you give us another rundown of the games you normally like to play?
Oh, okay. So you can expect a lot of Overwatch and Dead by Daylight, Dota. Not much. I play Dota more than PUBG because of internet, and then also Rainbow Six, but also internet. But there, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then a lot of variety. So I usually get a lot of horror indie games. Tapos I play it all in like one go in a stream. And then
Wow.
Oh, that's fantastic.
myself.
So how long have you been
I
streaming?
I started this March, April this year.
Okay.
Oh.
Tapos,
Okay.
yeah, just this year. And then I was just super clueless from the beginning. I would just start. I got like a random overlay on like a set theme and just went with it. I didn't know anything about Streamlabs or the OBS or whatever. OBS I knew because I was doing that for YouTube. Pero Streamlabs, all
Yeah.
the streaming stuff, I didn't know anything. So I was just like, I kind of went along and while I just played and stuff. And then people would appear on chat, help me out. Lalo na like, they were like, oh, the first time people were actually watching my game, there was one guy who said, like a raid ka, right? Raid. I was like, ano yun? Like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. And then the great thing about the Twitch community in the Philippines was like, and here is that people are so supportive of you. So even
Mhm.
if you don't know a lot of things, they'll just chat you or like kahit private messages will tell you, oh, I can help you, I'll be your mod, ganyan.
That's awesome.
So it just kind of flew nicely, and then now I'm kind of getting the hang of it. There's still a lot of things I want to learn or I should learn, but it's been fun. I mean, in the end, it's just really fun, and that's all I'm happy to do. So
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's the complete opposite of why we do this. We're here for the cash, the
Mhm.
checks, and
Popularity.
popularity, fame.
The
No,
groupies.
that's awesome.
guys.
So
Only guys.
yeah, you've been streaming since, did I get that right, April?
yes, if I'm not
So-
mistaken. Basta early this year.
Oh, that's great. So what are the big things you think have happened since April, or some of the milestones that you've crossed?
In terms of streaming, it's definitely just gaining regulars in the stream. Like seeing
Oh.
familiar names.
Yeah.
I appreciate that so much when I know you and you're coming back. As in, it's not even. It used to be the numbers, the followers, that thing. But like
Yeah.
eventually, I realized that it's a lot more fun and fulfilling when there are people coming back because they really enjoy your stream or just enjoy your company or whatever. And then I see people that I can actually call by their name na first name pa nga yung iba kahit hindi yung username nila, alam ko na first name nila, which is
Oh,
really nice.
nice.
Like you can make
Wow.
friends here online, and it's really nice. And I think that's the point of the community naman. You don't just stream to get a lot of followers. And I started with that kind of mindset, and I'm just glad that it evolved eventually.
Yeah, that's great. Because that's pretty much how we found you. It was I was going through Twitch one time. I think I'd seen your names in like the Facebook groups, and like I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this, and then I checked it out, and then lo and behold, we had like common friends, like RC. Hi RC. And
Hello.
yeah, like it really is like a small world when you find things out. When
Mhm.
yeah, Kevin Bacon got it right.
Ow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay, so
do not know the reference, but yeah.
There's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Like, we'll
Oh.
We'll workshop it.
Nuggets.
we'll workshop it. So, sometimes my humor's too dry. So hey, you mentioned Overwatch, and we did get to play together. That was super fun. Why is your name Alcy? Alcy? Like, I was just curious about that.
That's so funny because it's such a boring reason. That's just my initials.
Oh, really?
Walang yun.
Oh, okay.
Walang fancy story behind it. Pangalan ko lang. So,
I think that's fancy enough.
Oh,
I think that is.
Yeah.
I could bring a teacup to that.
That is good
and
enough.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
bring out some crumpets. That's fancy.
I mean, like, you can make any story just very interesting, like how Herald.
pero yun na siya eh.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean how I'm a body double for some of the Expendables, Mick? Is that what you were?
No, it's like you have an epic depiction about how you, Herald became your username because once upon a time in a dark and dreary night, my mother and my father went to St. Luke's, just like that, and you just say,
That pala yung ginawa
And-
ko.
4 hours of labor later, a man was born. You just do it like that, and it just
It's like
sounds
Geralt
wow, that's so
is telling my story.
Wow.
No, because before kasi, yung YouTube channel, pangalan, Madness.
Yeah.
I wanted
Oh.
to do something fun. I was like, what's an interesting name? And I was just like, I like the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. And I was just like,
Oh.
Madness. It didn't feel like me. I was like, I'm not crazy. I'm just a really chill person. I'm not
Mhm.
anything like that. And it didn't feel like me. So I revamped the whole thing. I changed my Facebook page and everything. That's when it just became like
Oh, yeah.
that's me.
You're more of like a lacksmith, like a laxka. Yeah, yeah. So
Mhm.
that's really cool, and it's always like you said. There's nothing fancy about it, but there's something I don't know about you, Mick, but there's something with me. I always find interesting finding out about people's like usernames because they're pretty much like
Yeah.
the names you
Yeah.
give yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And whether it's just some guy named Jake. And you find out his real name is Jacob. Like, oh, that's wonderful. There's still a story behind it, and
It's like it's like, oh, that's why.
yeah, and you still get a peek behind what's what.
Yeah.
And I always find it interesting. And
Yeah.
when people ask me like, why'd you pick Harold
Yeah.
Plays? It's because I'm a narcissist. No, but moving on.
Yes.
Same pa tayo. Like lahat.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Joke.
But I think one of my most favorite stories of why that username was Archer Perez. If you're in the chat, dude, I love that story. it just came in. Even my family calls me Archer now. I'm like, what? it's the best. It's the best. Even his parents call him Archer now, just because of that.
Yeah, that's hilarious. He's a super cool guy. But enough about Archer. He had his show, Mick. Let's find out more about
He had a
Lyka.
show.
He had his
Lyka.
he had his time in the spotlight. He brought his thousands of followers to the stream, and it was a busy chat.
Yes.
That was
It
crazy.
was a very busy chat.
But let's enjoy the company of Lyka, Mick. So Lyka, we'll get back to your streaming and the games that you play in just a bit. I want to find out what else. You asked me and Mick what we do outside of streaming, outside of GameByte and the podcast and the scrim nights that we do. What do you do outside of your stream?
So for my work, well, I work now. I mean, I used to study. Okay, that's a weird statement. I used to study, and now I'm working
Okay.
in Ubisoft.
Oh.
So if you guys don't know, Ubisoft is a
Ooh.
game company that
Tiny indie company.
That's small.
Small.
Games like Assassin's Creed and Rainbow Six, and For Honor. So yes, I work at Ubisoft. They they set up shop here 2016. But I applied this year, 2017. This year Feb.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. So
Sorry, no,
yeah,
last
that's pretty
Feb.
recent.
That's
Last year
pretty
Feb.
recent.
After
Oh,
I
last year,
right
okay.
after I
Last year,
graduated.
Feb. Okay.
Yes, after I
Wow.
graduated.
It's been a
Okay.
year. Wow.
So Mick, we've talked to developers, we've talked to people who are utmost experts in the gaming industry. We always seem to forget to ask what the company culture is like where they work. And
Yeah, that is
yeah,
true.
Ubisoft being a AAA company, I tend to imagine massage chairs, Quidditch pitches, giant real life shuttles that went to space. So Lyka, could you verify what it's like to work at Ubisoft?
Definitely, it's really a different culture. It's unique, definitely, because I mean, I've had internships. Well, Ubisoft is my first job, so I can't really say about the culture of other companies, but definitely I've had experience in corporate as an intern, and the culture is really different. The way it is there, like everyone's friendly and nice. Everyone always knows each other, even though there's like 100 of us. We play games over lunch. I mean, you can play with your boss. My manager played Dota with my manager, and it's stuff like
wow.
that. Like, it's that kind of culture. We have a slide in the office, so it's really creative and fun. So,
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Wow.
yeah, we have a slide in the office. So if you have a meeting from the second floor, nasa second floor kasi ako. Tapos pag may meeting sa first floor, magsa-slide na lang ako kasi mas mabilis.
That sounds so cool. Oh my gosh.
Ganon.
Wait, so is it like a super quick slide? Like I really want to get into this part.
Like a straight,
You can-
just like
You can
straight
actually
line.
check
Is it a
our Facebook
spiral?
page.
Oh,
If you
okay.
check our Facebook page, my pictures
We're
good,
doing it
if
now.
I'm not mistaken.
We're doing it. I'm doing that.
I'm going now.
Because
You
we
saw
recently had the studio
Philippines.
opening.
Yeah, you did. I was gonna ask that. Like, perfect. That's an amazing segue that I didn't have to think about. Yeah. So how'd that go?
Yeah, it was really good. It was really fun. Met a lot of the people who are the community. You invited people from the community, like Just Dance community. We even, of course, press and partners. It was really good experience, and they got the tour of the studio, and it's really fun. They got to see the slide. Some of them got to try it
Wow.
actually.
Oh
Okay,
man.
now I just
So
saw the
jealous.
slide. I want the slide. I wanna. Harold, take notes.
Ayan, so
We're gonna have
if you
this in
see
our.
if you see that blue thing on the top right of that picture, that's it.
Oh
the
my
slide.
god.
Coming from the second floor.
Harold, we need this
That's
in our
so
media
cool.
studio.
Dude, this is so cool. So,
It's so
like,
cool. It's so cool.
obviously, our invitation got lost in the mail, but
Yeah.
I do want to ask you about.
Aw.
No, no, don't. I'm genuinely curious. So, like, how did the event as a whole go?
It was just an opportunity for us to really talk about what we've done for the past 2 years. Because I know a lot of people might have been aware of us being here since 2016, but they
Yeah.
don't know what we've been doing since then. It's been 2 years, and this is a chance for us since we finally moved to this building, that to show them that this is what we've been doing. These are the games we've been developing with other studios. Um, we worked on AC Origins. We worked on For Honor. Uh, worked on the Crew 2. And the upcoming Skull and Bones and AC Odyssey. We've been
that's
part
why.
of that as well. So yeah, I mean, this was a chance to share this with everybody.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
So,
That's
were
why
you
we
were you there at
wanted to do that.
ESGS last year? Oh, sorry. What was that?
Yeah, no. I was just saying that's why we wanted to share it, so people would know what we were doing, those who were curious, and that they can know now we have openings. Promote.
Okay.
Oh,
So we're okay. We brought it up already. We can't put Pandora back in the box. That's not how it goes. That's not how the saying goes. But like, where can people go to look for openings at Ubisoft while we're already on the topic?
Well, there's the Facebook page, but the best place to go is our website. So, kasi nandun yung careers page namin. So, philippines.ubisoft.com.
Oh, it's
So,
wonderful.
everything is there. Everything you need to know.
So, like, yeah, would you have openings for people who like to talk about 2 to 3 hours at a time
about games and
games.
articles about games.
Kung meron
Yeah.
ako
Like to-
lilipat dun.
Oh man,
But yeah, I
Were
mean,
you-
all the job ads are there.
that's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Check it
I'm
out on
actually
the
opening
Ubisoft
it up
website.
right now. I'm opening it. Harold, I'm opening it up right now. There's some in Berlin. Let's go. Harold,
my
let's
God.
go.
I'm
Let's
pretty
do
sure
this, man.
Pretty sure you need work permits to work there, Mick. But
Of course you do. But then it takes time. But
it takes time.
Yeah,
it
we'll
does
be able
take
to do
time. So like, what else can you tell us about Ubisoft Philippines? How was the reception of the public when you invited them over and had that grand little party that you guys had? Again, we swear we were on our way, but we realized like traffic is kind of tough. So we're sorry we couldn't make it, but like
It's okay.
no. How was the public reception at the event?
No, I mean, modesty aside, the coverage was positive. It was overwhelmingly positive, and it's good. It's good. Na they saw that we're just proud of what we've done so far, and then we should be proud of the Filipino talent that we have to be able to produce AAA games. Ganun
Yeah.
kalaki, diba? So parang we just wanted to show that off na we can do this, guys. So we can build the skills and build the industry here. It's still in the infancy, but it's gonna get there.
Oh
It's
man,
only
if
getting. It's
Mick,
only gonna
like,
get bigger.
High
if
hopes
you saw
and-
that office and that is the infancy, that kid is gonna be huge. That kid's gonna be Shaq when he grows up.
Yep. They're gonna add more floors. And they're
Oh
gonna
my
add more
God.
slides. Everybody wants more slides.
First, like,
I don't want more slides.
has to be required.
Oh man,
I
I
think
love
that's a
this guy in the chat with his username.
Oh.
Oh man,
Wait, I'm-
watch what you type.
Oh.
The banhammer might go down. You
Whoa.
better be careful, sir, madam. I'm kidding.
Oh, wow,
That's just
okay.
me. That's just me on my alt account.
Oh no. Did you open it on your third screen?
Oh,
It's actually
boy.
on my it's actually on my tablet.
Oh wow.
I wish I had a tablet.
Oh,
no,
no.
that's wonderful. So, being someone who works at Ubisoft during the party, what did you get to do?
for me,
Yeah, like you personally,
Yeah.
like, what did you do during that whole press event? Like, did you get to shake hands? Were you busy like manning certain areas?
I organized it, so
Oh wow.
so I had to. So I'm busy with my little clipboard. Hindi, joke, walang clipboard. And I just I was just busy around.
Yeah. You're making sure they're all fine. They all got their complimentary waters. Or, like, food.
All that
Was
stuff,
alcohol
just
served?
managing everybody. No. It was
Oh man. It's
maaga
never too early to drink.
It's
Eh,
7 o'clock somewhere.
some of us. Oh,
It's
wow.
it's 7 p.m. somewhere in the world.
Oh man. That's
Yeah.
oh man, that's awesome. Okay, so what are the things people need to know when they apply to Ubisoft? Before we go back to you specifically, you know, we've talked enough about
Sure.
your company.
I
So
don't
what are
know,
the
yeah.
things they should
So-
know?
So let's say, it really comes down to preparation.
Okay.
We as much as we wanna just hire everybody, it's never like that. So, for example, first research. Research on what job what you're applying for. Because, for example, game testing. A lot of people are really interested in game testing. I was one of those people. Like I was like,
Oh,
play
okay.
games all day. I want this. But if you research, that's not really what you do all the time. So you're not really just playing games. You have to have eye for detail. You have to be able to look for bugs, identify these things. So research on the job description, and second, prepare for it. So let's say you want to be an artist, or something like that. Prepare your portfolio and make sure that you're ready. It's not just I want to apply go lang. I mean, I love the excitement, pero you have to prepare also.
That makes
That's
total
it.
sense.
I mean, yeah, we just really
Yeah,
want people
Makes a
to,
lot of sense.
to really not be scared and still apply, even if they think they're not ready. Just prepare, and then we'll take your application naman eh.
We're not gonna say
We'll
no
put
to
it
the
under
application.
consideration.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I think lastly, I do wanna know, like, what's a typical day like for you?
Well, besides the nice thing about QB is, they're a lot more flexible with time. So they're just core hours you have to be at work in, but generally, you can come in. You don't have to be strict with a 9 to 5 or something like that. So
that's cool.
it's nice. You're not stressed in the morning to be there on time. So for me, I wake up just the right time, and then drive there. It's in Santa Rosa, Laguna, DLSU Laguna campus, and
Oh,
yes, it's there. And since it's in Laguna, there's no traffic, so it's very chill of a ride. And I get there in maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes if it's like a good day. And then I go there, have my coffee. We have a really nice coffee machine, and I'm obsessed with coffee. I get
oh
my
wow.
coffee. We have a
Oh,
pantry per floor, and then we have a coffee machine per floor. So, yung maganda, yung may coffee press pa talaga. So,
Oh wow. Is it like the?
ay, sorry.
Is it like the one with? Is that like the one where you have to grind the no? You have to grind the beans, and then you have to pack them in, and then
Yes.
put the machine. Oh
Yeah.
yes, dude, those
So
are
it smells
expensive.
so
Oh,
good in
God.
the morning. So
Herald,
it's really
take
fancy
notes.
stuff. Tapos,
man, like-
yun, and then work, and then lunchtime we play games. So some of the
Wow.
guys play music, some of the guys can play Dota. We have an hour for lunch. We can play while eating, so you maximize your your lunch.
Mhm.
And
True.
Exactly.
yeah,
True.
and then we just play, and then after that work, and then
Yeah.
meetings are okay. You just slide down, and then after work we also play. Some of the guys have we have sports clubs. So for example, after work, people are invited to go play basketball. Since we're in a campus, there's
Oh,
access to a lot of
man.
facilities. So we play
Wow.
basketball, badminton. We have our fight club, track, ano yun? Land training.
Like the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Talk about Fight Club.
Sorry.
Everybody
I'm
knows
robotic
that.
na studio. Joke. Joke. And then there's also, there's something I was missing. We have a ping pong table. So we also
Oh.
just chill there also. Yeah. And then we have like a nice bahay kubo inside na there we eat there sometimes also. So like the studio kasi it's like a Filipino meets Ubisoft kind of theme. So it's
Oh,
That's
that's
awesome.
funny.
Oh man,
I think-
that
I think
sounds like
the-
a dream.
That
yes,
it's
super fun.
Harold. Take notes. We need this in the Quit
We don't
Stolen
have the
Media
budget,
Studio
Nick.
studio.
We barely have the budget to keep this taped up to the
Did-
wall. Okay. There's-
Did you know we can make a slide? We can buy those Chico slides, the one for toddlers, and it can hold our weight.
Little tykes.
Okay, the little
Oh,
tykes
man.
one, or the Kiko. No, it's called Kiko. I'm sorry, it's not Chico. It's Kiko.
Oh, Kiko.
Yeah, we
okay.
need one of those. Yeah, Kiko.
I mean,
those
to
brands.
commute,
Yeah.
I take my niece's Barbie Jeep around. Like, I can't really afford gasoline right now.
I have to charge every 30 minutes. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so that's wonderful. Like, it sounds like Ubisoft is a dream to work at. I'm assuming it's equally difficult to begin working at. Is it a rigorous selection process? Would you know?
Sorry, what do you mean, like the
Like, is it
applications?
hard
Yeah.
to get into Ubisoft if I apply? Like,
I guess it really depends on your portfolio. Like I can't say, if,
mhm.
but then you have to consider the standards because let's say you're coming from mobile, maybe you can get experience online, have online classes, see what you can do, explore the types of games that Ubisoft makes and make your portfolio fit that. Diba? Parang, if you've been accustomed to making like cartoon style animations, maybe you can see. I mean, if you see Ubisoft's games, diba, it's realistic. So maybe you can take a look at that and explore how you
Yeah.
can build your portfolio. So it really
That's
depends.
awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
because my counterpart in the chat is wondering, what are the qualifications, and I'm pretty sure like you're tackling what needs to be done. Just make sure your portfolio is as best as it could be
Yeah.
with the work
Well-
that you could. Yeah.
Qualifications wise, it depends on the job. So you can check the qualifications sa career page.
Yeah.
There's specifics.
Ubisoft's website, people, check it out. Mick is already on
Yeah.
it. He's applied 3 times to 3 different jobs in the past 30
In
minutes.
3 different countries. In 3
Catch up.
different countries.
Catch up,
Yeah.
people. Mick is on the ball.
Yeah. Okay, just
Alright.
to let you know, guys. There's this. I don't know what this is. It's called a rigger. They're looking for a rigger. Yeah, I don't
think
know
we
what
have
that is.
openings for that. You can check. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking now. It says here, and also
Yeah.
junior IT technician.
Mick,
So, yeah,
Mick,
if you
who
guys
needs a
have the
rigger when you
qualifications
got
for that-
T-pose? Who needs
Oh.
needs to rig your mods when you got T-pose? T-pose all day. T-pose all day.
Yeah, true. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, but then guys, if you guys are interested in pursuing a career in game development, this is your chance. We're
Aight.
helping you out. We're already telling you the openings, and we also got Laika here. So put in a good word. I think.
Don't put the pressure on Laika's shoulders, but Mick, we're pretty
Like I
much
said, I
accepted
think.
from what she messaged me. Yeah, we're pretty much in. Oh, man.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
a junior IT technician. I'm not even an IT graduate. Yes.
Mick, fake it till you make it, Mick. Fake it till you make it. Once you
Yeah,
step
fake it till
into
you
the
make it.
office, just pretend like you know what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
the guys from
It's like what-
the internship. Have you seen that? Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn.
Yes.
It's so good.
Oh, it's like that a friend of mine told me a story about I think it was George Takei. He said that he like the director asked him, "Do you know how to, do fencing or like sword fighting?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I do," but he had no idea. So so he's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to film that tomorrow." And then the night before he was just researching about it. The next day he fooled everyone.
This
He
is
did a good
pre-internet.
job.
This
Okay.
is pre-internet.
This is
Mick.
pre-internet, guys. This is basically like searching through VHS, beta
The
Max.
library.
Yeah, and go to the library. Oh god. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so like I want to circle back to you real quick. Actually, no, for the rest of the interview, I want to talk about you. I want to focus about you. We mentioned what games you like to stream. When you're not streaming, when you're by yourself. Actually, let me bring this up real quick. I saw a video a couple of months back of RC just waiting around for you to finish a game, and I think
Oh no.
were you guys like supposed to go out? Like I remember you were like glued to the monitor. What was the story behind
It was a
that?
rank game yun. I can't pause.
Oh.
So it was Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, that's the worst.
It was either Valentine's or my birthday, but there was an
God.
occasion. And then he surprised me with flowers. Valentine's Day, he said. He's in chat.
Oh, there he is!
Valentine's Day.
Oh, there he is.
Woo!
Oh,
And your
your
birthday.
Oh,
so guys,
God.
my boyfriend, si RC, pinasurprise niya ako sa bahay ko. And then,
Oh, God.
naglalaro kasi ako ng Overwatch. Ranked.
Oh, God.
Against
Yeah.
boss.
See, we
So,
feel
surprise,
you.
meron siyang
Like,
flowers. Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, oh my God. Ayun, may props ako. Oh my God, thank you. Wait lang. Hindi
Thank you,
talaga, hindi
Meg.
ko mapos. Thank you.
No.
Ayun.
Like, hold on to it for a second, ha? Wait lang. Okay. Guys, clash na, clash.
No, but for real though, like Arthur, you should have known better, man. Wait for the match to finish. All right, the girl
Yes.
is locked in. You costing her SR. Okay.
No, the thing is, we both play naman. So he got it. It was just bad timing that I was still
Yeah.
in my game. Because yeah.
Here's a good tip, RC. Just wanna you can download the Battle.net app on your phone and check if
To
it
see if
says
I'm
there.
in
It says there if she's still in game, like it says competitive in game. Boom! It's a lifesaver. You could have gone drive through, and then bought some fries pa while you were waiting
Oh
for
my
her.
God.
You know.
Oh my
Or
God.
like take a
I
detour.
said I
right?
was near. He's in the cafe. And she's still cute. And she's still
And she's still-
cute.
I said I was near.
Sabi ko sa traffic naman eh.
Maybe one game. Maybe one game.
Sabi ko, kaya yan one game.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Ayun.
Oh god.
Oops.
Okay, now I feel you.
Classic.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
this.
my God.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
did you win the game? Let's get to the important part. Did you win?
I don't remember. Did I? I think I did. I may have not because I was distracted. But I remember
Ah.
what in that video specifically, I got a triple kill and I was happy.
Nice.
I was like, in the video pa,
Mm.
binibidyohan niya ako kasi, yun nga, he was getting annoyed. I was still playing when he was there with the flowers. And I was like,
Oh.
oh, did you see that triple kill? I was like that. Wala.
See, I did a
Just
good
do-
job.
I'm doing good.
Aren't you proud of me? Why can't you be more
Yeah.
supportive?
At least gets niya naman.
Oh.
That's the nice
Yeah.
part. Gets niya. I can't pause or whatever. Because we play it together, so.
Oh, that's
Okay.
awesome. Arthur, we gotta play,
Yeah.
man.
That's awesome.
I gotta get in on some of those games. Okay. What? we got sidetracked because that was an awesome story. I want to ask you, like, you play Overwatch and all the games you mentioned on stream. What do you like to play to relax, or when you're not on stream? What are you like to play RPGs, or puzzle games, mobile games, like?
Oh yeah, definitely RPGs. Because I've thought about streaming some games like God of and I decided not to because I wanted to take my time. So that's what I did. I just play stuff like that offline, like God of War, sometimes Hearthstone. Games that I wanna just relax and get into the story. Kasi like for example, if I play RPGs with really immersive stories, I find it hard to just get into it. So
Yeah.
I prefer play that offline. Like I know
'Cause you
there's
gotta worry
streamers who
about
do
chat.
that, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanna talk to them, and then if you wanna level up your stuff, like Monster Hunter, I play Monster Hunter, but I decided not to stream that because I wanted to take my time. I don't
Yeah.
know if that was something I would have wanted to stream. Na I would just be grinding, looking for what Jagger's one tail or something for hours or something. So parang I prefer just doing that off stream, stuff like that. RPGs, card games like Hearthstone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, we love ourselves some Hearthstone on the show. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Good game. All right. So
RC. Sorry, I saw the chat. Yeah, he got this chair for me. Shout out.
So you got the chair for you. Was that why he was trying to get
That
you
was
up?
what-
Like was he trying to get, like, come on, stand up
Yeah.
first. Let me give you the chair.
He brought the chair upstairs when I was playing.
Oh.
Boy's got muscles.
Hi.
Man's got muscles
Yeah.
there.
Muscles, man. That's kind of hard to carry.
It's all
I mean, like
lifting.
carrying
It's a
that
heavy
with,
chair.
with flowers. Oh my gosh. Unless if you put the flowers on the chair, then that's okay. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. Yeah.
So
I did not
you
think
guys-
it through.
Yeah. I'm also curious. You mentioned you guys play games together. Aside from Overwatch, do you play other games together? And what's your relationship like when you play games? Like, are you the abusive one where you're like, why are you sucking so bad? I'm carrying the team right now.
Or why did
No,
you rush? Like that.
We play Overwatch most of the time. I mean,
Okay.
I used to play on console, so we played a lot on PS4, and then
Oh.
since I started streaming, I shifted to PC, so less games. But yeah, we play Overwatch mostly, and then
Okay.
we just got into Mobile Legends recently. Because it's the other game that we can play online without difficulties with internet and whatever. So, and then when we play, it's just we both get tilted sometimes. We both get frustrated, but we don't fight each other.
Mhm.
It's more of it's chill. We don't really fight, naman.
that's
It's just
good.
I get annoyed with other people.
Yeah.
It's like,
Is it that kind of
so I must
relationship where you're
switch.
like
Joke.
you start bashing your teammate together? You're like, oh man, that guy really sucks.
Yes. Yes. What's this guy doing? Ano ba?
He's
Yeah,
overextending
it's
so
kinda
much.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly
that's
like that.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's round things out. You know, we're nearing the end, guys.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been a wonderful show. Like it's been great. But I wanna round things out since we're talking about Overwatch. Mick, you know, you wanted to ask a couple of questions like Overwatch specifically.
Yeah, Overwatch specifically. First things first, we gotta ask you, who's your favorite hero in Overwatch?
It's I have two answers because I played on
Ooh.
console.
Yeah.
Through
No,
Okay.
and it's fine. It's
On
fine.
Yeah, go,
console, I
go.
main Tracer on console.
Oh,
And then
okay.
she's my favorite on console. And then on PC, I've been maining Reaper and Moira.
Oh,
I've been doing a lot of
Wow.
support though because I usually DPS, but then when I shifted to PC, different story, different ball game for me. I was like, oh, I thought I was good. Shit.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
not.
Yeah. Like
I thought I
the
was at least
aiming-
average. I'm not.
that seems to be the big thing people transitioning from console to PC is the aim.
Yeah. Yes.
You know,
Same is different.
they seem to. You know, we have a bunch of friends. Like I know my co-host Wancho from the Quetzalon Geekcast. He's like, I'm a Platinum Mercy. I'm just gonna go to PC and DSP stanky this. And you know, he struggled with aim. Sorry, he was a Platinum Lucio.
Yeah.
And then he struggled with his aim, so he had to shift to Mercy because he didn't want to bother too much with aiming in his early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was a platinum tracer. I was nearing diamond.
Oh!
I know, and then I just PC killed me,
Yeah.
killed my confidence.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
okay, like it's still fun.
It is. It is.
Just
it
keep
still is.
practicing.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, you just gotta enjoy. You know, winning is fun.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Remember, when you lose, it's technically a fail, and it's your first attempt in learning.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
better
I
by
learned that.
losing, guys.
Yes. Remember this. That's
Positivity, I love it.
so much positivity in that. And I was like, what if
I
you fail
love it.
again? What do you call it? A sail? Second attempt in learning, and then tail, and then so on and so forth. Oh my god. Oh wait, it could also be fourth attempt in learning. Oh yeah. Okay.
Fourth
okay.
attempt in learning. That's a fail.
Yeah, fail. Still
It's a
a
foil.
fail. Could be fourth.
Well,
Even fifth.
Why?
Even fifth. Even works. It works in fifth.
Even if.
Okay. So it makes. I get why. I get why. Yeah.
now I want to play Overwatch. Let's end things. I want to play Overwatch. Okay, so
Can we just wrap it up fast and then just move on to BattleNet? Let's go.
now, so you know, last thing is, guys, if you guys have any questions for Leica, ask them now. We're gonna end the show in just a couple minutes, in just a couple seconds. So yeah, if you have any questions, now would be the time while you're on the podcast. And if it's NSFW, Wait till the after show.
Wait till the after show, of course. I got a few more questions if you don't mind. Like, okay, so because it was such a good conversation that this is kind of off topic. So you mentioned that you're in you're in the DLSU campus and your office. I mean, so how is the food in Ubisoft Philippines? That is something that
That's crucial.
I'm very particular. It's very important. Like, how's the
food-
canteen there? Is it good? Is it eh?
It's like normal, because I studied in LaSalle.
La Casita?
I knew the food already. Hindi, yung isa.
Oh, okay.
Cater proof? Cater proof?
Hindi ko alam
Or
yung
cater prof?
pangalan. Pero what we do, usually we go out. Kasi there's a shuttle available. We go out
Ooh.
and then we just eat out. So, Soledad, there's so many good restaurants in the area. So,
Wow. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Chubby's Rib Shack in Soledad is actually there.
Yeah.
That's actually
Oh,
pretty
Chubby's.
good.
daming
Chubby's,
masarap na restaurants na hindi ko pa na-try before. And then,
yeah.
Soledad, Vista Mall. There's a lot of new parang mall-type places. And then there's Paseos.
Yeah, of course.
so many
'cause
options
you
for
can
food.
no
So
fail
food's
paseo.
good. Ramenagi was there.
What? Nagi's there already?
Ramenagi has been there. It was there before like a lot of the newer ones.
What?
Wow.
Okay, I didn't know that. Wow. And we still
Yeah.
don't have here in Alabang, so that's pretty bad.
Meron
There's a
na,
Ramenagi
it's,
there
Wait,
already.
where?
Yeah.
What? Does
Bago
already?
na.
Whoa.
Madrigal.
Okay.
Surprise!
Okay. Sir. Oh my gosh. I should probably. Nah, it's fine. I'll just stick to YouTube. then. Isn't that right, Miko P in the chat? Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
Nico P.
Yeah, boy. You sure can, baby. Yeah, super chashu. Yeah. Yeah. Then, yeah. Oh boy. But then, wow. It's very interesting that But then, aside from the food, another thing that's very important in my personal opinion is the lounges. How are the lounges in your office? Like the rec
nice.
room.
We have like a lot of areas you can chill. Like I said, like we have the Nipa Hut, yung bahay ko.
Yeah.
You can chill at. We have bean bags in the area. We have game stations where the PS4 is at, and you can just chill in the couch. And then
Sounds good.
we have the floor gaming chairs there, so you can just chill there. And then
Oh, those are nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
really comfy. Tapos we have like the swinging chairs like that. So maraming lounge areas. You can see,
Oh, wow.
it'll probably be in our Facebook page also. Like
Yeah.
I posted that. So
Okay.
yeah, we have a lot of lounge areas, and
I
then we
see.
have a roof deck. We have
Mhm.
barbecues there, and stuff.
Wow.
It's really fun. Yeah.
Okay. It really sounds like such a nice place to work. Yeah, the
RC,
reason why I
smuggle
asked
me in
those,
when you pick her up. RC, smuggle me in when you pick her up.
give me
drop
give
me
me a
off at
fake
the
ID.
gate. Just drop
Stab
me
it,
off at
just
the
stab it.
gate.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
But then,
there's
yeah.
Anubis in the bus.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, there's a literal Anubis statue outside though. So
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
okay. Wow.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, we'll take a couple of
Damn.
selfies outside first before we go in.
Let's take a tour, Harold. Let's take a tour.
Nick,
Oh,
don't publicize that we're sneaking into the office.
Oh no, we're not. We're not. We're businessmen. We're potential pitching opportunities in Ubisoft Philippines. Isn't that right, Harold? My boss.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Before I forget, I just want to do this before we end. Shout out to Susie Belisario, who we met. I met her like a couple of weeks back. She's a cool person. Susie, we're waiting for our invite to tour the offices. I'm just.
Mhm.
It doesn't even have to be a guided tour.
Yeah.
We'll find our way. We'll find our way around. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Also,
man.
shout out to a friend of mine who actually is a co-worker of yours, Gabby Villamore, brother.
Ah,
Hey, buddy. Hope I don't know if you're on chat, but then yeah. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah.
hello, Bob.
Awesome. You could clip that
Mhm.
and show him. I mean,
Yeah, he'll
I
be
got-
really happy because apparently when you said that you guys have like 1 hour just to play games, every time 12 noon, no fail. I see him online on
Yes.
Hearthstone. He's just basically grinding the ladder, getting
Yes.
to legend because none of us well, not really none of us. I mean, like some of our friends are already legends. We're the only ones who are not legend. Isn't that right, man? If you're here in the chat, just yeah, correct. We gotta step up our game. Isn't that right, Harold? We have to step up our
yes,
game.
definitely. And I think I was supposed to have this playing on where Diego was. I think I totally
Yeah,
forgot.
And you, it's okay. It's okay though. For those of you who don't know, that's really like that's high tech stuff. That's like CGI. We spent a lot of money on that.
There's
And
a
by
chroma
we,
filter
I
on
mean
that,
Harold.
so- There's a color key above that. But yeah, so yeah, I think. Do you have any more questions, Mick, before we wrap up?
Yeah. Lastly, and I think this is probably another thing that is very important to me. In Rainbow Six Siege, who is your go-to offensive operator?
Oh no.
There.
Honestly, I just started playing Rainbow Six with the guys.
Oh,
So
no. It's fine.
I
It's
know.
fine.
So I keep playing
It's a
smoke.
very addicting game, right? It's very. Oh,
It
smoke's
is.
nice.
I keep playing
Smoke's nice.
smoke. So yeah. It's fun.
Smoke is really good.
So
I
a
only
lot
use
of the
like-
operators I'm still learning it.
Oh, okay. Now I normally it's just the pew pew. It's the the offensive ones that are very interesting. It's like how Ash you can use her. Wait, you know what? I'll save this for the after show. Yeah, you guys stay tuned because we're gonna get into detail with Rainbow Six Siege.
Nice.
Are we gonna
Good
go
luck,
into
Rainbow
detail with Rainbow Six Siege?
In-depth character
Yun.
character guide in Rainbow
Oh
Six
my
Siege
gosh.
in the after show. Yeah. Okay, I'm done, Harold. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, Marky Q, we almost missed this. Marky Q earlier on was asking, does Leica still stream? Yes! Yes!
Yes.
Yes, she does.
So Leica, actually this is the perfect time. That was the perfect segue, and I'm calling it out to reduce the perfectness of it. Alright, so Leica, thank you so much for joining us on GameByte today. But for the folks at home who've never seen you outside of this, where can they find you and how often?
So I stream in Twitch usually. So twitch.tv/Leica_I. And I usually post announcements on my Facebook page. Which is also, you can also find all my links in my Twitch channel. So you can just go to twitch.tv/Leica_I. Leica_I, and then everything's gonna be there. But yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you. I mean, I can't.
Yay!
This was such a fun episode, and thank you for putting up with us. It was amazing to get you on. You really you really turned this professional. Usually is
What?
anything but. You made this really smooth.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to plug, by the way? Future Ubisoft releases, exclusive that you.
Here we go.
It's a
Here we
trap!
go.
It's a trap!
Guys,
Oh, man.
special announcement. Tonight on GameByte, we are introducing the latest Assassin's Creed.
No.
Assassin's
Oh,
Creed
no.
Luna. About General Luna being part of the Assassins.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. It's confirmed.
Yes.
Confirmed thanks to Ubisoft employee.
A future
we don't want to get her in
Ubisoft
trouble,
employee.
guys. We don't want to get her in
No,
trouble.
I'm kidding. We're just playing.
Someone clip that and send it to Susie. So thank you, everyone.
Susie.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
who knows? They might get us for like the keynotes. So like, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we wish.
Oh yeah.
We wish.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool. Have you ever wondered what Paolo Avellino will look like as an assassin? Yeah, I read from Sneaky Frog. Paolo Avellino, new assassin.
Oh, Sneaky.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Hey, Sneaky.
yeah.
Sneaky! All right, so Mick, man, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
When I'm not on GameByte, you can find me on Twitter. That is at the FuryBot, and of course on my the Twitch thing. Yeah, it's twitch.tv/thefurybot, where I don't really stream, but then it's there. So yeah, give it a follow if you like me.
It exists.
I might start streaming soon. It exists. Just want to acknowledge that. And of course, I'm when I'm not here, I'm normally normally on GameByte, and of course in some other shows here like the Geekcast, and the
Yeah.
specials, of course, when we have to review like specific movies. All here, all the geek-related movies. So yeah, all here all into one wonderful space known as the Quit Stalling Media Network. So drop us a follow, or maybe subscribe. Drop us a bit. Yeah, and all that other stuff. What about you, Harold? Where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
Thanks, Mick. When you want to find me outside of GameByte, tomorrow night, actually. Wait, where is that? There's an ad for this. Tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night at Thursday, 9 p.m. Tomorrow night. I can't emphasize that enough because it's a different schedule this week. Me, Nick, Sorbetis PH will be handling the Quit Stalling Overwatch Community Scrim Nights. Hopefully, Leica will show up and click a couple of heads. And yeah, it's 9 p.m. onwards. We'll be casting, we'll be doing our thing, and just being ourselves on stream, talking about Overwatch, and warming up for certain events that may be happening. You never know. You never know. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. 8 p.m. tomorrow night.
Yeah.
This Saturday, of course, the Quit Stalling Geekcast, 11 a.m. Philippine Standard Time, 8 p.m. Friday night California time. Me, Derek, Wancho, and possibly Jay. We talk about all things geek, like Geralt of Rivia has been cast, and it's Henry Cavill. Spoilers. And so much more. Check it out. Ta-da! Check it out. And of course, you can find me on the social medias. At Herald Plays on Twitter, on Instagram, twitch.tv/Herald Plays. I definitely will be streaming soon. Unlike Mick. No shade. Unlike Mick.
Unlike Mick.
It's a certainty because you're not sure, and we don't want to pressure you, Mick. We don't want to pressure you too much.
Yeah, of course. Oh, thank you. Do it when
You're
you
far
feel
too
like kind.
Do it when you feel
Yeah.
like it. But yeah,
When I'm
check
ready.
it out.
When I'm ready, okay.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see if this fits properly. Yes. Okay. There we go. We want to thank all our most recent followers. Sneaky. Mig MSV_7. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sater. I'm just gonna say everything else is silent. Sater. The person who likes the things that he likes. McDubs_17. Demetrius Darkbinder. Santa Claus, which is I'm pretty sure that's Chloe, Derek's significant other. Jado24111. Super Mario Sunshin. That might be Sunshine. Let me know. And Carlo is here. Thank you guys for the follows. Of course, who could forget our subs? The guys who make sure we don't go away anytime soon. Miko P, 5 months in a row. You are the man, holding that top spot. Human Panda's coming up close. He should be renewing his sub pretty soon as well. That guy Insideezy. Gabe Bruges, Salon Chen, __sick, Eldergen, Archer Paris, Pot ZP, and everyone else. You guys are all awesome. Our leading bit cheers. Eldergen, sniping. Nerf Diva, he's got 1,100 bits. Nerf Diva right behind him with 1,002. If not now, Gwen during the KGL cheered 700 bits in the span of like 3 hours, doing 10, 50, 10, 20. So thank you, Gwen.
Yeah.
Nope_plays with 600. Mershi, who we know from the Scrim Nights, with 500. Tita Gamings as well. Aaron Gaming 141. Clark U Plays, and Cloud Coon. Everyone, you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much. Eldergen says, "Where's my food for subbing?" Eldergen, when you come over here, I will guarantee that we'll have Jollibee together. Yeah, that's my guarantee.
I thought you were gonna say.
Kanya Jollibee lang.
I thought you were gonna say. Don't worry. When you finally visit us here in Manila again, you will definitely have some skyflakes with me.
Hey, man. Yeah, that is a delicacy that people crave when they live abroad.
Yes, and we're gonna go for the skyflakes fit because it's the expensive one.
Jeez.
Only the best for our
Fancy
viewer, for Eldergen, the fancy stuff, man.
Oh man.
Fine.
Sneaky. I think Prats is coming on the show next week to talk about Plus Attack. So you guys gotta tune into that. The premier FPS tournament in November happening. The qualifiers are actually ongoing right now, if I'm not mistaken. Plus Attack from the lovely folks at Play on WASD. Check it out. Next week we got Christopher Pratt. Not Chris Pratt. Christopher Pratt is coming on the show next week to talk about all of that. So stay tuned for that, guys. Anything else we want to plug? Oh, check us out on Facebook and Twitter at QuitStallingUs or Facebook.com/QuitStallingUs. We're on Instagram at QuitStalling. Check our Twitch, which you are probably already on if you're not watching the VOD, twitch.tv/QuitStalling. Hit that BitCheer button if you like what you're seeing. Follow us, subscribe if you have a Amazon Prime account or a Twitch Prime sub, or give it to your favorite streamer. Just spread the love, and of course on YouTube, subscribing means something different, but just hit that button anyway. You can find the audio only versions of the podcasts on any pocket catcher out there. So Google Play, iTunes, Pocket Casts, Digital Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Play.fm, Overcast, and so much more. If you want to work out, if you want to twerk to some GameByte, then you can. There's no reason why you shouldn't, except for shame. But
Shame.
It happens. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We have a really brief after show where Lyka will tell us who we should raid because you guys are all here. Might as well spread the love. So, final words, Lyka, Mick, anything else you guys want to say?
Chewy Jr. As always.
Lyka, anything you want to say before we end?
Try ko i-process yung sinabi ni Mick eh.
Okay, you don't know Chewy Jr. in Trinoma? Oh my god.
This is not the time to...
He's the best. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it in the after show, okay?
But thank you guys for having me, and thank you for everyone watched and had some fun also with us. It's really fun. Thank you so much.
The fun is because of the guests. So thank you. Thank
Yes.
Oh, wow.
you. Because of the chat. You guys are awesome. It's good to see Den back. He says bye, Lyka. I think he's gonna stream so that you could suggest to raid him. Do it, Den. Do it.
Pretty.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the after show. And if you're watching or listening to this after the fact, thank you. And we'll see you guys next week. Same Byte time. Same Byte channel. Till then, get off your butts and quit stalling. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.